Hey, what's up, guys? We're back. NFL picks, third week. Last week we had a little bit of technical difficulties with our NFL picks. Kevin. And but we're back, and
we didn't mean to put you on the spot like that, but yeah, slack.
So we're gonna start off with. We hope you guys watched his Clippers analysis, which is very unbiased. Which that's not exactly true. Anyways, let's get right into his picks for this week, Christmas weekend.
Yep.
What you got?
Giants and Jets battle in New York. 7-7 for the Giants.
I was gonna say battle of mediocrity, but okay.
Oh wow, it gotta be that cold. Well, at least they have a fighting chance to make the playoffs. The blow up from the Jets, especially, which was utterly disgusting last week. They're losing. What was it? 45. It was 45-19. They lost.
Yeah.
45-19. Fellas, you're in a playoff race. Step the game up, man. It's amazing how Rex Ryan keeps talking and he can't produce in the games that matter. Well, look, bottom line is this. Jets, I think, home advantage kind of thing, but I think they're right now the better team at this point. Sadly to say, even though I think I think they're the better team at this point. I just think that they have more to fight for now, knowing that they have that last seed in the playoffs and they're going to hold their destiny. They basically hold their destiny in their hands. They went out, that's it. They can't pull off another stink like they did last week against Philadelphia. I can't see that happening. Not 45-19. So I really do think the Jets are going to pull this one off.
All right, cool. What's your second one?
Next one, San Diego and Detroit. Now, seriously, as a Ravens
fan, tell me you're going for Detroit.
As a Ravens fan, I was utterly disgusted by that performance last week against San Diego. Utterly disgusted. Like, it was just hard to watch. Like, the field goal that missed by Billy Cundiff in the opening minutes of the game on that first drive basically killed the momentum. I mean, it looked like it because they didn't have nothing left in the tank, apparently.
They got the press right after, like,
exactly.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, they really lost all hope, I guess, in that first quarter because they didn't show up the rest of the three. I mean, look, San Diego right now, the way they're looking, they always manage to find a way to sneak into the playoffs in the late stages of the season.
And I hate that because it always saves AJ Smith's job.
Yeah, unfortunately, like the Lord of No Rings, what the Manning Senior call it. So I mean, at the end of the day, the Lord of No Rings, and he still can keep his job. And I really do think at this point they're going to make the push for the playoffs. I mean, they're chasing Denver right now. They're only one game back, considering how putrid they were in the opening 10 weeks of the season.
So what do you think today?
I'm going to go with San Diego. I think they're on a roll right now. I'm sorry, dog. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, dog. You know this, but the way it's looking right now, San Diego, they're on fire. Phillip Rivers was phenomenal. And I mean, Baltimore Ravens defense last week, as bad as they were, Phillip Rivers made it look bad on his own because he picked them apart. And that's the top 3 defense in the league right there. San Diego picked them apart. And I mean, the big receivers that they have in San Diego, Malcolm Floyd, Vincent Jackson, you still have Antonio Gates right now, one of the elite tight ends in the league. I think they can get this thing done. I love Matthew Stafford. I love Calvin Johnson. I just don't think. I don't think they're
14 yards receiving.
Yeah, it was disgusting. But it was against Oakland. Okay.
Fine.
They shit the bed last week when they basically let a 98-yard drive take. Go in the last few minutes of the game against them and cause them a win. So
all right, so San Diego.
San Diego, it is for me.
All right, and your final pick?
I'm going with the Oakland Raiders and Kansas City Chiefs game.
Why are you? Who would want to watch that game?
Well, look, there are playoff implications here. But
you're telling me watch this?
Oakland, Kansas. I'm trying to be greedy. I got to give Kevin some love here and at least give him some games to some games of interest here. I'm just saying.
Oh, so this is like a pity pick.
It's a pity pick. Exactly.
I don't want to do all the exciting games.
No, I can't just steal the I can't steal the thunder like that. Come on, man.
Oakland and Kansas. Wow.
And look, these are smash mouth teams that hate each other.
Smash mouth. That's code word for suck.
Yeah, but you know what? Considering
offense sucks. No, we're smash mouth.
True. But Kansas City did pull off a smash mouth victory against Green Bay, and quite frankly, I mean, Kyle Orton at this point, he's going to save the Kansas City Chiefs playoff hopes. And I think they're going to beat the Oakland Raiders this week. I really do. They're not going to. I don't think Oakland's gonna come into their
I
house.
disagree. I think Oakland's gonna win.
You really do?
Yeah.
That badly?
I just really hope so. I don't want Kansas City to have playoff hopes.
Well, it's either that or you got the Oakland Raiders and Carson Palmer, who's basically looking like a retired Carson Palmer at this point. He wasn't.
We see this is where like these false expectations after a couple of good games come in. He wasn't gonna look great.
Nope.
He needs that off season to fully assimilate that offense.
Don't get it.
And yes, I prefer to have them.
Yeah. I don't blame you, but I'm honestly going on the fence here and thinking Kansas City is gonna at least keep their playoff hopes as slim as they are alive.
All right, guys. So there you have it. NFL picks for the week. Kevin, I hope you got some picks this week.
Yeah,
instead of just picking your nose.
Don't slack off, son.
So what you got for me, bro?
What's up, guys? Yeah, I'm back. Last week was a little bit, busy for me. I had family come in town, so my fault. But I promise I won't miss another week because I like you guys. AJ, Nigel, leave me alone about that. You know what happened, but it's all good. Hey, first and foremost, I want to say happy holidays to all people out there watching us. Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. Now, for my NFL picks for week, what is this, 15, 16? Good Lord, week 16, here we go. Playoff time is around the corner. Well, the first pick I'm going to go with is the one that AJ was talking about, the Oakland and Kansas City game. And I know Nigel said, who's watching this game? I'll tell you who's watching this game. The AFC West is watching this game. Oakland and Kansas City is a key matchup for Denver and San Diego. They even give them a chance of winning. Yeah, Denver holds, the horse right now, and they're in the driver's seat. But Oakland has a good chance of making the playoffs, and so does Kansas City if a lot of things fall their way. In this game, I'm picking Oakland in this game. I don't like Kansas City that much. They had a great win last week against Green Bay. Awesome, but I mean, watching them do what they did to Green Bay kind of shows a little improvement in the defensive, which Romeo Cornell is great at. But I see Oakland having a rebound week after a little letdown against Detroit. I mean, giving that lead in the fourth quarter, that was huge. But I see Carson Palmer and Micah Bush in that backfield doing what they do and run the ball, giving Carson Palmer a little better chance of throwing the ball to Hayward Bay, to what's the other guy's name, Darius Moore. So I got Oakland in this game. Sorry, Kansas City, you're not making the playoffs 2 years in a row. Hopefully you get a good coach next year. My next picks for this week are going to be, let's go with not many good ones out there because it is playoff week. Let's go Monday Night Football. All right, let's go Atlanta and New Orleans. This pick is going to be a weird one. Yeah, a lot of people think I'm going to pick Atlanta, but nope, New Orleans. Drew Brees, awesome year, right? I like the way they're playing football right now. Drew Brees is throwing the ball to anybody he wants to. Only thing is, it kind of hurts fantasy players, out there that have a lot of New Orleans people on their team because you don't know who he's going to throw it to. Sean Payton has a favorite receiver every single week, so you're not sure it's going to be Lance Moore, Robert Meacham, Devery Henderson, Darren Sproles in the backfield. You don't know who it's going to be, but they have a really good offense going on right now. Atlanta, they are priming at the right time, and I think they have a chance of making that wild card position, which I think they might get it. Not quite sure. They're in a good position to get that wild card, but on Monday Night Football, it's going to be a shootout. I got a really high scoring game, about total maybe 58, 60 points. You never know. It should be a big shootout. Now, the key to the game is Drew Brees get off to a fast start and letting the Atlanta defense get to him. Atlanta has Ray Edwards coming off that edge, and if he gets to Drew Brees, he can rattle him a little bit. But the good thing Drew Brees has is he has Darren Sproles in that backfield to just dump it off in the flats and take it 50, 60 yards once in a while. So I got New Orleans beating them in this week. My last pick is a little bit of an upset pick. I'm going with Seattle over San Francisco. You heard me. Seattle over San Francisco. San Francisco looked lights out. And I was really saying lights out because we all saw how many times the lights went out in that stadium. New stadium, San Francisco. New stadium. But I like Seattle in this game. I like Marshawn Lynch to get 2+ TDs, giving San Francisco their first and second rush TDs of the year. They've had phenomenal 15, 14 weeks, not giving up any touchdowns rushing-wise. But have you seen Beast Mode? Beast Mode will come out there and do what he does best. Score, throw the sideline, get his Skittles, get back on the field, score, get his Skittles, and call it a game. I like Seattle in this game, upsetting San Francisco. They might make the playoffs in a wild card. Be on the lookout. Seattle did the same thing last year. They need a lot of help. But a letdown on the San Francisco side, this week, Seattle is going to beat them. Back to you guys, AJ and Nigel. And guess what? Stop making fun of me. Holla.